Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the WTV Live Network. I'm Zach Kastrick. I'm joined alongside Hunter Valapek for the season opener of this year's volleyball season, the second fall sport we stream here on the WTV Live Network. This is the first game at home for these Westside Warriors. They're currently 7-1. The reason they've played 8 games, Hunter, is because of a tournament they played last weekend, which they placed third in.
That's a good start to the season for the Warriors, but this year they're number 2 in the state, and this is probably one of, if not the best chances in the last few years that they have at winning state. Great commit Ashlyn Paymal, talented commit Peyton Meyer coming off an ACL injury, and a lot of other key faces to come returning, and a couple new transfers too. But overall, it should be a good year for the Warriors. Starting out great at 7-1, only loss was to Papio South, which has been historically dominant at volleyball in the state of Nebraska.
Yeah, you mentioned Ashlyn Paymal there. She is a Creighton commit. She's been committed to Creighton for quite some time. She's one heck of a player. Almost 350 kills last season. That was easily top 5 in the state. And not to go along with her 349 kills, nearly a 50% kill percentage. So when she gets the ball near her, you got to watch out, Hunter.
Yeah, Paymal's going to be the key player to watch today, and well, throughout the rest of the season for Westside. She's the killer out there. 6'2", the Creighton commit, as you just said. She'll be out there. You'll see her at almost every play, getting a spike down. But if you want to win for Westside, you're going to need to give her a lot of chances to make us kill.
And it's not just her that runs this show for Westside. You got the new, not a new setter, but Peyton Meyer is coming back from injury. She tore her ACL about halfway through the year last year, and that really hurt Westside. You know, she was going crazy at the start of the year. She had nearly 500 assists in less than 50 sets last year. And just a couple of other quick game notes for these Westside Warriors. They now have 8 upperclassmen on the roster and return over 50% of their kill production from last year, 59% to be exact. And as we said, in the first 8 games, Westside 7-1, 10 different players have recorded a kill, 7 have double-digit kills. So this year's Westside team is very deep and they're well-rounded. It's not just Ashlyn Paymal.
No, it's a really deep roster, as you just said, but overall it's just going to be needing to play teamwork and communication to win this game and just to make a deep run in the playoffs. Last year they got to the semifinals, lost in 3 sets to Papio, who ended up losing in the state championship. But That was a good team last year, and I think personally it's going to be a better team this year. Number 2 in the state to begin the season with.
You mentioned that number 2 ranking. Currently, Westside is ranked number 2. Omaha North is unranked. They come into this game 1-3, 1 win, 3 losses. You mentioned the state tournament there, Hunter. Last year, Westside made it to the semifinals before they lost to eventual state champion Papillion La Vista, which people were kind of shocked that Papio La Vista even won state last year over Papio La Vista South. But Westside does have a legit shot at state this year. It's kind of, I'll say, like a 3 to 4 horse race, and Westside is one of those 2. You have both Papio schools, and then last year's runner-up in state, Lincoln Southwest, who Westside does play next week. They also play Papio La Vista next week. So next week is the real tester to see what Westside can do.
Yeah, this is kind of more of a warm-up game. I'm not giving any shade on Omaha North, but they're 1-3. Looking to make a little bit of noise here with an upset, which would be huge. But Westside, still, like you said, 7-1. Their real test is next week against the top 2 teams who were in the finals last year, and which should be 2 really good games that we're both going to cover here. But I think that game, those 2 games early in the season might determine what's going to happen for the rest of the season and in the playoffs too, because I believe Westside plays at least those 2 teams a couple times this season.
Yeah, they will with tournaments and things like that. Well, volleyball is completely different than like basketball you might be used to, but it will definitely help determine like which district they're placed in, whether that's A1, A2, A3, or so on, which then eventually ends up determining the state seedings, which could be a big thing. If Westside's number 2 in state, they wouldn't have to play that number 1 team till the finals, obviously. So every game counts kind of here, especially next week. And you don't want to look past a team like Omaha North. Yeah, they're 1-3, maybe not the best team on paper, but I mean, you can't overlook a team. As soon as you do, that's how you lose. You kind of give them shade, you give up, and all of a sudden you're trailing in sets, and then all of a sudden you've lost.
Yeah, you can't underestimate anybody, Omaha North or any other school in any sporting event. You just got to go out there and play your game, do the best that you can. But right now, Westside's focusing on this game today and training for the next two top teams next week, Tuesday and Thursday.
We are just a few moments away from first serve here at Jim Tengdahl Court at Westside High School. 1:40 to be exact before we get to you the starting lineups. We will be right back around the corner with first serve and starting lineups. Welcome back here to the WTV Live Network. You just heard the starting lineups. We are just a few seconds away from first serve here at Westside High School. I'm alongside Hunter Valapek. I'm Zach Kastrick. This is the home opener. We do expect Westside to win.
Yeah, we do. It's just going to be a great home opener. Good little tune-up game for Westside. We said it earlier in the pregame. Lincoln Southwest and Papio are on the horizon next week on Tuesday and Thursday. Those are the two teams that played in the state finals last year. Papio won against Westside in the semifinals, but right now Westside expecting victory here tonight. Home opener. Should be a good season for the Warriors. Number 2 in the state, playing unranked Omaha North.
And as you see on the floor, Ashlyn Paymal is not starting. We just hyped her up so much, Hunter. And Coach Worley doesn't have her in the starting lineup. But I do imagine you see her get out there pretty soon. Being Omaha North, that might factor into a little bit of why Coach Worley doesn't start her. But we do promise you she is just as good as we hyped her up to be. But currently on the floor, the couple of stars, we have a couple of new faces, but we do have some seniors on the court. Liv Advati, she'll start with the serve for the Warriors. And Peyton Meyer, the setter on this Westside team who tore her ACL midway through last season. And also on the floor, Madeline Lamb. She is a junior on this year's team. Her sister just graduated last year. She's going to be another big face to look out for. She is number 9 on the court right now. And then we got a couple of newer faces, not brand new. They did play varsity a little bit last year. We have Reagan Siebler. She didn't play a whole lot on varsity last year. She did let her though. And we are off and ready to go here at Westside High School. Starting things off for the Warriors will be the senior Liv Advati. And that one's gonna go long. The first serve of the game, the very first serve of the gym this year at Westside High School goes long, and North will start with the lead.
Yeah, I think for North to pull off an upset here, they need momentum. They need as much momentum as they can. They need to be loud after every point they get, and they just need to keep the momentum going throughout the entire set for all 3 of them.
Basemo's serve, that one's set to Lamb, and it's hit cross court to tie the game back up at 1.
Nice kill there by Lamb. Got around, got a cross shot from left to right, got it down right where nobody was, and a great start to the game for Westside.
Now the senior commit to Townsend University. Back to serve, Peyton Meyer. Her serve floating to the back line, kept up. Now back, Peyton Meyer will set once again to Lamb, and the back left corner is open for Madeline Lamb.
Lamb's probably going to be that killer on the outside while Paymal's on the bench, but overall nice job there by Westside. It's going to be their game today. If they can get the kills, they'll win pretty easily.
Meyer's serve kept up, and it's hit straight out of bounds off the dig from Omaha North. Skurlock was not able to get her hands under that one and keep it in. And Meyer will go back to continue her train of serves. This one gets over the net, kept up by Skurlock. It's going to be set in the middle, and it's going to sail long on Sierra Thomas. Westside up 4-1. Here to start things off early in set number 1. Meyer's serve is going to be hit up into the bleachers. The libero, Skurlock, was not able to keep that one up.
Yeah, Westside's going to be playing their game today. Meyer's already doing great. It's going to be her 6th serve in a row. But I'd like to see how she comes back after that ACL injury she suffered last year, cutting her season way too short.
Skurlock keeps that one up. It's set up into the net, and point Westside. They're up by 5.
They just have to keep the ball in North's court right now. They cannot seem to find the angle to hit it back. If Meyer can just put it right where nobody is, or get a bad return off the serve, should be a good day for Westside.
Once again, Peyton Meyer with the serve. Another one straight at Skurlock, and it can't keep up. It seems as Meyer and Coach Worley is targeting that libero of Omaha North. Shamara Skurlock is the one in blue on the Omaha North side. She keeps that one up. It'll be set to the far side. Howe hits it over. This one will go to Lamb, and it's blocked right back up into the Westside side. And North closes the gap to 5.
Now that's what just North needed right now. They needed a great block, and they got it. Put a little momentum into the tank, and if they can ride the wave, they're going to need a lot of points, but if they can, they can do it.
Meyer sets that one straight in the middle, and that'll be a kill for Maya Dietz, her first of the game. Mila Dietz, who had the kill there, she's one of the numerous sophomores on this Westside roster, so a young but deep team. Lamb with the serve, floating into the back left corner, kept up. It's going to be set in the middle. Up into the net, Meyer keeps it alive, and no chance to get that one over for Siebler.
It's a little bit of miscommunication there by Meyer. Looked like she was going to try to get it over, but tried to back it up to Dietz, and she just could not get there. But every point's valuable right now for North.
Skurlock serve, floats into the back row, keeps it up. There's Meyer, far side, and once again, there's Mila Dietz.
Meyer right now is giving up great sets for both Dietz and Lamb right now. She right now probably MVP on the court right now. Still waiting for Paymal to get in though.
Meyer really is just the quarterback of this Westside team, as you may hear the setter referred to. That one goes straight in the net for Jane Kubat.
She was the heart and soul of this team last year until she tore her ACL, and it was just a pain for for the volleyball team, and it was just sad that her season was cut short. But she's back now on a repaired ACL and hoping to have a full season this year.
Low serve hit over to Westside. There's odd body up to the middle. North has to give away a free ball, and it can't get over the net. Westside wins the race to 10. They're up by 6. There's ball with the serve for the Warriors, kept up by Skurlock. Set into the middle for Johnson, and it doesn't get over. Point Warriors.
Ball out there. She's a sophomore, but it's listed on here that she's only at 5'3" on varsity as a sophomore, which is, I feel like, a little crazy. I usually never see 5'3" players in the game of volleyball.
That is significantly short, but she's a defensive specialist, also known as a libero sometimes, so she kind of makes up for her height. You won't see her up at the net very often, if ever. Probably never.
That's more of Paymal and Lamb's kind of stuff at 6 foot.
McFall to serve for Omaha North, trailing by 7. Floating into the back row, kept up. Meyer going to set it for Miller, and it's going to go right back to Westside off the dig. Another Meyer set, this one in the middle for Oddbody. Once again for the Warriors. Meyer set for Miller again. Skurlock will keep it up. North with a chance, and they have to give off a free ball that sails wide, and the long rally is going to go to the Warriors.
It's also going to be an endurance battle here today. Westside really good on the endurance, good with those long rallies. I don't know how Omaha North will be with those 5-6 hit rallies.
Miller's serve is going to result in an ace for the Westside Warriors. Their lead has grown to 8. This is the specialty for Sky Miller, a defensive specialist. She'll have her second serve here. That one is kept up by North. Westside has a chance here. Set in the middle for Oddbody, and the set is too high. North will get the serve back and close the gap to 7. Mariah Johnson back to serve for the Vikings. Gets over, but it's going to go out of bounds, I thought, but I guess it clipped the line on the far side.
That's a good serve right there by Johnson. Just barely caught the line. Cut this lead to 6.
That one straight in the middle. Meyer will tap it over. A good, smart, high IQ play by Peyton Meyer.
Meyer ain't just a setter. She's a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. She can do it all. And I saw that there, a smart play. Just give it a little love tap over the net, right down in the middle where no one was.
Oddbody with the serve. Omaha North's going to have to give away a free ball. Meyer will set, as always. That one for Lamb. Back left corner's open.
Lamb right now really loving that back left corner right there. Just putting it right there. Right there was the libero, but usually nobody is there, and she is putting it perfectly at that spot.
Oddbody will have the serve. That one goes back left corner. It's going to go bounce up off the wall for an ace. Oddbody, the 6-foot senior, coming off of the ace. She'll be back to serve. Another one, back center this time. Omaha North's chance. Good dig by Miller, but it's going to go out of bounds. Great hustle by Sky Miller, just can't get it up.
Yeah, on those Westside serves, they are targeting the libero right now, Skurlock, but she is doing a great job there of just trying to protect herself and get it up for a hit over the net. But Westside right now in control at 16-8.
This serve for the Vikings from Bazemo. Meyer will set, far side for Lamb. Straight into the hands of McFall. And it goes to the ground. Westside lead up 2-9.
Lamb's going to be that main server today. Paymal right now on the bench. She has not yet played today. And then Wingett, who's the second in kills for Westside, is gone today. I believe she is on a college visit.
That's what I think I heard from a couple of players on the team. Westside will get the point there, lead up to 10. So no Wingett so far for Westside in the home opener, as she's not here in the gym at all today. And Paymo is yet to play. I imagine that's some sort of rest situation by Coach Worley. We'll hope to get a word later on that. And that one's going to float up way to the back of the gym, but Omaha North keeps it alive, but they hit it out of bounds. Westside's lead up to 11, 19-8 in the race to 25.
Westside's so dominant on those kills, and even just putting it in the right place that North can't control it very well.
Meyer with the serve, and Skurlock's going to hit it up into the bleachers. Westside has a little bit of a run going. Meyer with another serve into the back, and back-to-back aces for Peyton Meyer.
Meyer, third on the team in aces this season. Doesn't have much. She's only got 4. The leader is Paymal, but she's going to make a case for herself to be a probably #1 server on this team.
Another ace for Peyton Meyer. That's a 3 in a row.
Like I said earlier, Peyton Meyer, the Swiss Army knife right here. She can serve, she can hit it, she can make smart IQ moves, and she can serve.
Looking for 4 aces in a row. She won't get it here, but a free ball for the Warriors. Meyer sets it, and Siebler's kill attempt is going to go off the block and out of bounds. Westside is 2 points away from taking this first set. Meyer will continue to serve. This one's kept up. Gonna go far side for Howe, and it's gonna sail out of bounds. Westside set point coming up.
Westside is in control right now. They can feel it in getting a dominant set 1 victory over North. Good start to the game for them.
Meyer with the serve, kept up by Skurlock. Chance to end the set here. Siebler's kill gets down, and the Westside Warriors take the opening set here at Westside High School, 25-8. That was dominant in all fashions, Hunter.
Yeah, just what you expect from the number 2 team in the state right there. A lot of good moments there. Peyton Meyer especially. Great sets, back-to-back-to-back aces too. And we didn't even see Paymall in that set either. So Westside doing it with, and like we just said earlier, Mackenzie Wingett is on a college trip right now. It was all Peyton Meyer, Madeline Lamb on the kills, and overall it was just a great set of volleyball for the Warriors. A great start to the home opener.
Not a lot of mistakes I saw there, Hunter. Just a great set to open things up for the Westside Warriors. We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. You're listening to Westside Volleyball. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. I'm Zach Kastrick alongside Hunter Valapek. Westside takes set number 1, 25-8 in dominating fashion as they look to continue their run here in set number 2.
Yeah, Westside, a really dominant set there. Just controlled the pace, endured those long rallies by Omaha North, and they were more, what's the word? They have more endurance, basically. But Westside, a little bit more of a new lineup, including freshman Dariana Damper is now on the floor, a transfer, I believe.
To start things off, Liv Oddbody smokes it over the net, hits the Omaha North player in the face. That one had to hurt. That one came off the hand hot. Westside will keep it up. Goes over off Skurlock's hand. It's going to go out of bounds. Westside start things off with a 2-0 start here in set number 2.
Another great serve there by Liv Oddbody. But Coach Warhol and those servers are just really attacking the libero right now, Skurlock, but she just can't control the serves off of her hand to give teammates a good chance to strike back.
Long rally here, and Omaha North can't get it over and keep it alive. Travis whiffed on that one. Westside starts things off with a 4-0 lead. Advati will be back to serve. Once again, straight at Skurlock. It's going to be set in the middle for Thomas. Now Lamb on the left side sails over the court and out of bounds. Vikings cut the lead to 3.
Not a bad kill there by Lamb. It was closer than we think, but just a tad out. Lamb was second on the team last year in kills as a sophomore with 257, only to Ashlyn Paymall's nearly 350.
North with a block back over to the other side. Lamb from the back row taps it over and will get the kill off the Little Love tap. And I just want to note, Peyton Meyer currently has ice on her knee. Let's hope that's nothing serious and just a precaution, especially after that ACL last year.
Yeah, hopefully not.
So currently Westside's quote-unquote 2 best players, Meyer and Paymount, both on the bench. We'd yet to see Paymount all in set number 1. We're assuming she probably won't play just to rest her for the big games next week. And they don't need her right now. Madeline Lamb is doing all the work for Westside.
Madeline Lamb right now doing the job of Ashlyn Paymall right now. The main killer right now, just finding everywhere that Omaha North is not.
Another ace for the Westside Warriors. That one go in the stat column for Dariana Damper, the freshman. You heard that right, the freshman here on varsity. The serve, this one's going to be for Kat Gahn. She was on last year's varsity team, one of the players that was called up to help replace Peyton Meyer to set. She'll set it here for Siebler. Doug, right back for Westside. This one for Lamb, and it comes up short and hits the net.
It's a little short on this kill there by Lamb, but Kat Gahan, a little bit of a dual sport athlete, was on the varsity basketball team last year and is also a setter for the varsity volleyball team in her senior year.
She sets it there. That one will be set for Dietz, and she's going to get the kill there.
Dietz is also one of like a third or fourth option for a kill out there. Sophomore in the middle, doing great so far to start the home opener.
That one will be set for McFall, and we're going to get a violation on the Westside Warriors, and it's going to go to Omaha North. Subs will come in for the Vikings. 2 new players on the court. Lowe will come in along with Hernandez, and Lowe will be back to serve. Vikings trail by 5 here in set number 2. That one will be kept up by Lamb. A chance here for the Vikings. That one will go to Morong, and it'll sail out of bounds. Westside will get the serve back, lead up to 6.
Westside still controlling the tempo right now, 5-3, won 25-8 in that first set. Right now they're controlling the pace really well, and they are using it to their advantage here.
Kubat, the acting libero, on the floor right now for the Warriors. That one will go out of bounds. Kubat will get the serve back for the Warriors. And once again, Westside with a significant lead. Kubat with the serve. Back left. And Omaha North has to give a free ball. This one's going to be set by Gahn. Back row for Lamb. Stays and sticks in the back left corner. What a back row kill for Madeline Lamb.
Yeah, that was great. She set it right in the middle there towards the middle of the court, but she put it perfectly right on the line. Great kill right there.
North will set it into the middle. Kept alive by the Warriors, pushed across by Gahn, but point is going to go to the Vikings. They're going to call a lift on Gahn hitting it across the net. On the court to serve is McFall. Her team trails by 7 in set number 2. And her serve is going to sail across the court and out of bounds. Westside lead up to 8, the largest lead for the Warriors here in this set. Checking into the game now is Bale. We've seen her just a little bit in this set. Skurlock will keep it up. Omaha North has to give away a free ball and is going to bounce off the net and out of bounds.
Westside just getting in North's head right now, and North really can't find the line right now. Shooting a little bit over, a little bit to the side. Westside playing it perfectly.
Up in the net, keeps it alive, and it won't get across in 3 hits. Point Warriors, lead is up to 10.
Yeah, right now, Westside absolutely dominant. Kind of what we expected, like we said earlier in the pregame. But right now, Westside showing why they're the number 2 team in the state and why they are 7-1.
Coach Bowden is going to call a timeout, and that will also lead us to a timeout here on the WTV Live Network. I'm Zach Kastrick, Hunter Valapek. You're listening to Westside Volleyball on the WTV Live Network. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. I'm Zach Kastrick, alongside me, Hunter Valapek. Westside continue their dominating fashion here in set number 2, up 14-4, and back to serve for the Westside Warriors is Bale. Her serve, straight at Skurlock, kept alive by the Vikings, tapped over, blocked, once again hit back over, and Damper is going to get credit for that block after 3 hits and off to the floor. Westside lead 2-11, 15-4.
Student section finally arriving here, doing a little bit of chanting at North.
And that attempt is going to go up into the net by Travis. Westside's lead up to 12. This is one of the larger volleyball student section I've seen for this early in the season, Hunter. This year's Red Shield, along with the student section, has been significantly better.
Yeah, I've seen it both for volleyball and football, and hopefully more sports upcoming like basketball.
And stand tall, Liv Oddbody straight into the hands and down to the court.
Liv Oddbody. Oddbody family, good legacy here at Westside. Tyson Oddbody, I believe he's playing now for the Westside Varsity team, had a good role last year and will have a great role this year. And Tate Oddbody right now, who has 1,000 points for the basketball team.
Yeah, good legacy. Liv Oddbody hoping to live up to her brothers' names. She's been having a good set so far here. Westside's lead up to 14, 18-4 in the race to 25. Bale with the serve. Once again, straight at Skurlock, who they've been attacking all game. Hit across. That'll be set by Gone for Lamb in the back row. And a kill, another one for Madeline Lamb. She is racking up the kills tonight.
Yeah, with Paymo out, it's going to be all green lights go for Lamb right now, who is showing off the power. And she is doing the job of Paymo right now. Only a junior this year.
That one sails up. It's going to be kept alive. And straight to the floor by Liv Oddbody. That was a fireball. Westside 20, Vikings 4.
Right now, Oddbody and Lamb, the two-headed dragon right now. North cannot combat it right now. As another sophomore coming in is Carrington Snyder. Played a little bit on varsity last season.
She was another one of those 2 people that were called up to help fill the missing role of Meyer after her ACL injury. That one's going to be hit over, but a violation The point will go to the Vikings. Still a 15-point lead for the Warriors. Back to serve to Maya Bush for the Omaha North Vikings. They need some momentum here if they want a chance. That one will be kept alive by Lamb. Set for Damper, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds. Westside up to 21, 4 points away from taking the second set.
Right now, I think Westside's defense is honestly proving better than their offense right now. The Vikings only scoring 8 points in set one, so right now they only have a 13 combined points. Make that 14 off of that. But right now, Westside could go up to 50 and only allow 14 points throughout 2 sets if they can win this set, get the next 4.
Westside's been very dominant. Back to serve Wallace Bazemo for the Vikings. The lefty serve, gonna be kept alive and set, but can't find the back. That one's gonna go over and out of bounds for Snyder. Snyder only 5'8", sitting up at the net, pretty unusual. That one will be for her in the middle, and that one sails out of bounds once again.
Probably just a couple of nerves right there for the sophomore, but nothing really matter right now. Westside still up by 13.
Kind of an unusual lineup with your setter up at the net, getting kills, hitting middle. There she is once again, Snyder, and she gets the kill there.
A little bit of a love tap kill there, right there, but still a kill. Great job by Snyder. Just to get that one down and not overshoot it like she did the last 2 times.
Looks like it was a little bit of a strategy play because now they have Snyder back to serve. Dietz came in to replace her in the front row. Set by Gahn, and a kill will go down for Dietz in the middle.
Dietz right there, along with Lamb and Oddbody right now, are just absolutely killing the front 3 for Omaha North right now. It's kind of just a massacre out there. They've just been killing it, and Omaha North has nothing to respond.
Skurlock with the dig, kept up by the Vikings. Free ball for the Warriors. That'll be set for Lamb, left side. A dig by the Vikings, kept alive. Gonna be in the middle, back row, but kept down for the Vikings. Nobody could get to it, and Westside's lead is cut to 23-9. Back to serve Lydia Peterson, junior for the Vikings. The serve right on the edge, kept up by the Warriors. Lamb has to hit it over. And it can't find the hands of any Vikings. And Westside has another set point, 24-9.
Even though they're winning by 15 right now, Westside is doing the regular things right. They are finding the open gaps in the back and mainly in the middle to where no Omaha North Viking can find. And that will help in those next games next week against the top 2 teams.
There's Lamb, another kill for Madeline Lamb. Westside takes set number 2, 25-9. Another really dominant set for the Omaha Westside Warriors. 25-9, 25-8. Only 17 points allowed in the first 2 sets by the Warriors.
Yeah, it's once more really good dominance by Westside. They are doing the correct things right, just doing the fundamentals, all of that jazz. They are doing great at it. Finding open gaps. Pamo still has not gotten in. Like we said earlier, she's probably going to be staying out today just because of resting reason. But she'll be back next week for the game against Papio, and she'll be on full force. But right now, it's the girls who don't really get in much that are doing the great things, like Kat Gahan, Carrington Snyder, Mary Ball. All of those girls who are just getting good action here today and getting a little bit of a warm-up game for Westside right now.
We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. I'm Zach Kastrick, alongside me, Hunter Valopek. Westside leads 2-0. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. Hunter Valopek alongside me. I'm Zach Kastrick. Westside took set number 2, 25-9. And we're in set number 3. If Westside can win, we can go home, is what that means. A quick 3-0 sweep could be on the horizon for the Westside Warriors.
Yeah, they just need to keep playing their game right now. 25-8 in the first set and 25-9 in the second set. But right now, Westside just needs to keep playing their game, and we can go home and see the opening of the NFL tonight.
That's true. I know a lot of people here probably want to go home and watch that. Me maybe included.
Me too.
But as of now, we have set number 3 here at Westside High School. Westside 2-0 right now. They will start with the serve. Advati will start things off here in set number 3. First serve. Scarlock will set it, but it's going to get over the net. Advati with the dig, tapped over by Snyder, kept alive, and it bouncing around, gets over the net. Free chance here for the Warriors. Set in the middle for Bale, and it sticks out of bounds. The Vikings with their first lead here in any set.
I believe this is their set. I'm pretty sure they were up 1-0 in the first set, too. This is only their second.
That does sound right.
That does sound right, but this is their only second lead of each of the 3 sets we're starting to play now, but still, this just shows how dominant Westside is, being number 2 in the state right now and playing their best game of volleyball.
Bazemo with the serve, set by Snyder, and it'll get down for Bale.
Westside's lineup right now is scrappy. Players who really don't play much. A freshman, a few sophomores too. It's just great to see them out there. They usually won't get into any big games like next week, but right now they can play their game really well and get a good, valuable experience for the next years beyond.
Good dig by the Vikings, kept up, but it's going to go down in the column of an ace for Carrington Snyder. Westside regains the lead, 2-1 here in the third set. Snyder's serve clips the top of the net, and it's going to be back-to-back aces for Carrington Snyder.
Westside serves have been really on point today. They've just been targeting, we've said this countless times throughout the first couple sets, they've been targeting the libero a lot, and they've been getting a lot of aces off of it.
That time the libero steps back, a double set there, and it's going to be far and hit over the net and out of bounds by Reagan Siebler.
So right now, no pressure for Westside. They're just going to be playing their best game that they can be and give the younger underclassmen a time to shine.
That one's going to be dug, set by Snyder, for Bale, off the block and out of bounds, point Westside. Damper will serve for the Warriors. It's going to be another point for the Westside Warriors. 5-2 the score now.
Yeah, Westside's still doing a really good job. Their three best players right now, Meyer, who's ices off her leg and she's doing all right. Paymal and Lamb are all on the bench right now. So it's some scrappy underclassmen who are doing the job right here in the third set. That one's a little bit grabbed, and it'll be point Westside, who is leading 6-2 in this third set, up 2-0 over the Vikings.
Damper back to serve with the 4-point lead for Westside. Damper serve straight at Skurlock, hits her in the face for an ace.
Yes. Skurlock looks all right, but she has been targeted all day. I do not think her wrists will feel good tomorrow after today, with all the serves being shot at her.
Damper will serve again. That one's going to go straight down, back the other way where it came from. Sky Miller with the kill.
That's the best thing you want to see in volleyball, right? A nice little floater right up to you. Miller took full advantage, killing it down, and there was just no response from the libero right there.
North with a chance. Free ball for the Warriors. Set by Snyder. That one's far side. Point Westside. That one's going to go down for Reagan Sabler.
Once again, Westside just finding all the right spots where nobody is and just absolutely hugging the line right now, which is good for them. They need to keep that up for when they do, if and when they do this, win this game, and for beyond when they play tougher teams like Lincoln Southwest.
Damper clips the net on that one. It's going to get down. Another service ace for the Westside Warriors.
Yeah, and that one's an ace for a freshman right there. So a good job for her, recording her first ace as a member here at Westside High School. Up 10-2 right now are the Warriors.
10-2 the score here in set number 3. Westside 2 sets, Vikings no sets. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Westside Volleyball on the WTV Live Network. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. Hunter Velapek, I'm Zach Kastrick here with you. Westside up 10-2 here in the third set. Damper back to serve for the Westside Warriors. Back row, Skurlock avoids it. It's going to be hit over, free ball for the Westside Warriors. Damper, set by Snyder. Bale with a chance for the kill. Can't get it, but it falls finally. Myla Dietz will track the kill. Westside's lead up to 9. Damper been serving for quite some time. Here's another one. Skurlock keeps it up this time. Thomas with the hitting it over. Now Siebler. Far side, tapped over, and it's going to get down for the Vikings. Nasia Mafal with the kill.
North just needs to take all the points it can get right here. Just going to try to get some momentum here, get some experience here going into their next game too.
Skurlock service air into the net. Point Warriors lead back to 9.
And once more, we'll see Adavati come back out. Didn't get in much last year as a junior, only 22 kills, but still a great utility player for Westside.
Free chance for the Warriors. set by Snyder. Over Advati for Siebler. Gets down. Another chance for the Warriors. Set once again by Snyder to Siebler. Give her the kill.
Everybody on this Westside team, maybe except for Ball, can spike really well and get over the net and put a powerful kill right into the hearts of Omaha North.
The serve for Westside. Here's a chance. That one's for Advati in the middle. The back left, point Westside.
Once again, another case of that finding the open area. Just a good read there by Advati. Put it in the top left of the floor.
Omaha North, set over. Snyder to Siebler. Off the block and down. Westside 15, Omaha North 3.
There's no other way to put it, just pure dominance right here by Westside. Number two team in the state, showing why they are number 2 team in the state, only losing to the number 1 team in the state right now in Class A, which is Papio South.
Give the ace to Jane Kubat that time. Racking up the aces. They have multiple decks of cards, Hunter. Tons of them.
Yes.
Timeout, Omaha North. Westside leads 16-3.
I think everybody on this Westside team has at least gotten in one play or another and has gotten at least a point. Maybe except for Paymal, but she has not played yet. But on Myers, it looks like the ice is off her leg. She's doing all right. But right now, Westside still 16-3. Still a great job by them, just getting the fundamentals down, and overall, just looking to get a good home opener win in front of a pretty good, actually pretty good student section and in front of the fans here.
That's exactly right. Westside 16, Omaha North 3, an all-around team dominance right now for the Warriors. Everyone getting in on the action. Everyone on the roster, Hunter, has touched the court, minus Ashlyn Paymal, which I assume is in some sort of rest situation.
I guess it probably is too, with her not even sniffing the court today.
And the service aces continue. That one's going to go for Jane Kubat. Kubat, another serve. Floater almost gets down, but she hits the dig for Siebler, and she short arms it. The Vikings up to 4, trailing by 13. (17-4) here in set number 3. Westside leads. Back to serve for the Vikings is Cabrina Lowe. Dug by Kubat and killed by Advati.
Advati right now is just the main girl on the floor. She's getting up, she's getting down, and she is spiking it all around and getting Westside a lot of points here today with the absence of Ashlyn Paymal and Madeline Lamb.
Bale can't get it over the net there. Service air. Westside still leads by 13.
And it looks like Omaha North is probably going to put in some also players that they usually don't play much.
Into serve, McFall. Team trails by 13. Dug by Miller, but it digs out of bounds. Point Omaha North. First time they've got back-to-back points in quite some time.
I think it might be the first time they got back-to-back points this entire game, but I'm pretty sure that's the first ace by Omaha North today. McFall, they're a good serve, but just couldn't be bounced back by Westside.
That one is bounced back by Damper. Set for Miller. Off the block, but kept up by the Warriors. Once again, it's Miller. And it's off the block and down. 3 points in a row for the Vikings.
And that one's just a good block. Both two blocks there by both, I believe by both Hernandez and Bush right there. Just good job getting up, blocking it, and giving Westside a hard time on those hits.
Damper. Now Advati. And another kill for Liv Advati.
Once again, attacking the libero right there. Advati doing what the servers do best and just attacking the libero. Westside up by 12.
19-7 in set number 3. Miller with the serve, hitting to the back, but it stays in. Another service ace for the Westside Warriors.
I think they might actually have I think they might have doubled their service aces than what they came into the game with, or nearly probably.
Another serve by Miller, and it's gonna be another one. Back-to-back aces for Sky Miller. I think it's 4 aces in a deck of cards, Hunter. We got enough to play every card game to imagine.
Probably. I'd say you're right. There have been multiple times in this game where Westside has got back-to-back service aces right there.
And another back-to-back point for the Warriors. It's 22-7, 3 points away from taking this set.
And that's probably going to be Advati's calling out party right there. Kat Gahan coming in for her, but a great job by her today.
Miller with another serve, and it's going to go down in the ace column.
Westside's aces have been on fire today. I think they've actually probably got maybe a fifth, maybe a third of their points off of aces. I don't know what it is exactly, but Zach, as you are saying, they got a lot of cards to play with.
Miller with another good serve. It's going to give us Westside a free ball. Going to be set by Snyder in the middle, and it's going to sail out of bounds for Gone. But she's a setter, Hunter, 5'7". Little bit of messy lineups for Worley, kind of messing around, maybe setting up for a potential strategic play here later in the set.
I'm surprised they haven't given Ball a shot at 5'3" to try to get a spike over the net with their lead right now.
Snyder in the front row sets it. Gone gets it over this time. And it's going to be another free ball for the Warriors. Snyder will set it. Gone hit it over. And a long rally continues. Damper to Snyder. Back to Damper down the line. Inbounds. Point Westside. It's match point. 24-8.
Everybody right now from the Westside fans to the Westside student section can feel it right here. A home opener sweep would be a great start for the homestand for Westside.
Skurlock keeps it alive for the Vikings. Back across. Snyder's going to set it. This one to Damper for the win. Can't get it down. Another chance for the Warriors. Back to Damper. Off the top of the net and down. Westside takes the home opener in 3 sets. Set 3, 25-8. What a dominant win for the Westside Warriors.
25-8, 25-9, 25-8. A beautiful showing right here for Westside. They were dominant, and I don't know how fitting it is for you, Zach, but it is very fitting that the freshmen ended it for Westside. Paymal didn't get in at all, but that doesn't matter. Meyer had a great first set as the Swiss Army knife. Second and third set, though, it was Madeline Lamb and Tate Adavati as the killers. Kierington Snyder, Durana Damper, Kierington Snyder, Mila Dietz, Sky Miller, all of those girls who usually don't play much got in those couple final sets there and just absolutely killed it right there. It was a great showing out here for Westside in their home opener. Like I said earlier, only allowing 25 points in total out of the entire game here. But Westside, great victory, great start to the home stand for them. A great start for the home stand as the student section meets up with the gals. But we will have the player of the game in a little bit here. I believe Zach will be coming up with Advati here, and yes, he will. But right now, great game by the Warriors, winning 3-0 in a sweep. Beautiful game by them. Player of the game, Advati right now. Great job by the Warriors.
I'm Zach Kastrick. I'm here with player of the game, Liv Advadi. A really dominant win with this sweep over Omaha North. What worked so well for you guys tonight?
I think that we just passed a lot of free balls on the net. We work on that a lot. Just using what we can and keeping the simple things simple. Obviously, we weren't getting like great balls over the net, but we just try to keep everything in control and use our best hitters.
You're one of the few seniors on this Westside team, but everyone kind of got a chance to play and make a big impact on this game. What does it mean to see everyone on this team making such an impact?
It's really great because everyone works so hard in practice. And so it's really great when we get to have opportunities like that for them to like go out and do really well like they did tonight. So it was just really fun that like to see practice players that work really hard get to play and make an impact.
And then we got to ask about next week. You guys got some really tough opponents coming up.
Yeah.
Both state finalists last year, Papillion La Vista and Lincoln Southwest. What do you guys have to do in this next coming week to be prepared for those opponents?
Honestly, a thing that Andrew preaches a lot are rest days. So we're going to have a lot of rest days this weekend. We're going to have morning practice and then go really hard to work on Sunday and Monday. And he's kind of formulated like a really good work days and rest days for us. And yeah, just doing what we've been doing. We've been working really hard at practice. So I think if we just keep that up, we'll be all good.
Thank you so much. I'm Zach Kastrick. That's player of the game, Liv Advadi.